It's a cloudy day. Here's Addison Russell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Javier Baez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Lifted the other way out to left center. Story shading to his right, and that retires the side. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Rizzo has a play. He's got it one away. In is Gerardo Parra. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 1 for 6. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Happ on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Kyle Schwarber.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. These Rockies guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an
swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Hard hit ball to second, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He reached on a single in his first try. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Here's Ben Zobrist now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Over to LeMahieu covering. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Story is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. From the stretch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Iannetta leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Rockies are down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Chris Bryant now. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Parra sprinting after it. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. And the down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. No balls and 1 strike. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
So 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Marquez is off at first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit on the line. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw goes to 3rd, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at 3rd base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Quintana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4. LeMahieu's got it. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Happ. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So striding forward now, Ian Desmond.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Ryan McMahon now, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Fouled off. Fastball runs inside and gets away. Desmond leads off second with nobody out. And this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. David Dahl will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right over the middle, knee high.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-ups.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
The right fielder, number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 9 on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Kyle Freeland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He pulls this one into right. Parra back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
the catcher, number 40.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
The pitcher's acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0.
Riding in once again, Jose Quintana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Desmond moves over. One down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Addison Russell. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifted in the air to right field. Parra is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
5 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one.
Your attention, please.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Chris Bryant will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Gone!
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits to this point.
Even though.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Iannetta behind now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.